laying on our backs. So you want something soft to lie on at the end. So I'm going to do some focusing on the legs. We're going to do like some jumping. So if it gets to be too much, just slow it down. You could do every other one. Just match the pace that feels good for you. So, and I don't see Sparky back, but I'm sure she'll be back. I'm just going to go ahead. I was kind of stalling till I saw her. So, all right, well, we'll go ahead and we'll get started. Let me go ahead. I'm going to mute you guys. All right. Okay, this is get our bodies warm. I'm just going to walk in place, start moving the body, get your joints warmed up. And you can move, you can dance, however it feels good for you. We're just trying to get some movement in the joints, in the blood, get the body warmed up. You move around, you can jog in place. If you want to pump up that heart rate a little bit more, you can jog in place, lifting the knees a little higher. But I'm going to get us moving in a couple minutes here. So we're just going to try to loosen up. Okay, there we go. I think everyone's here now. Welcome, everyone. Great way to start a Friday. Nice sunny day outside. All right, okay. So we're going to start working together here. We're going to do some jumping jack squats. And I'm going to do 10 of them. So let me demonstrate first. We're going to jump up like a jumping jack. When we bring our legs together, we're going to add a little squat to it. And then we're going to jump up and squat. Jump up and squat. And we're going to do 10 of these. If 10 is a little much, just go ahead and do what feels good to you. And use a pace that's comfortable for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way down and back up. Nice. All right. Okay, we're going to step to the left, step to the right. I got a little jump here. Move those arms as we go back and forth. Just trying to get that body warmed up, getting that heart rate up. I'm jumping from one side to the other side, side to side. Do that jump. You should feel your heart rate moving up just a bit here. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Nice. All right. This is going to feel very similar, a little smoother. This is our speed skating. So we step behind, step behind, step behind, step behind. So I'm stepping behind, stepping behind. Almost imagine that you're on ice skates, roller skates, or skiing. Step behind, step behind. Good job, there you go, nice. I'm leaning forward, my knees are bent. This is really engaging the thighs because my knees are bent. I'm really relying on my thighs. All right, we're gonna do 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and come back to start. Nice. Okay, let's widen our stance just a bit. We're going to do a side stretch. So I'm going to take one hand, reach across to the side, and bring it back. And we'll do 10 to the left and 10 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Nice. One more move in our warm-up here. My feet are about hip distance apart, facing forward. I'm going to dip down, touch the ground, circle my arms up. Dip down, touch the ground, circle my arms up. I'm going to do a few of these, getting that spine warmed up. Working on the shoulders too. I'm bending my knees. Let me turn sideways. Bending my knees, touching the ground, coming up. We'll do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. And then rest those arms. All right. Whew. Okay, that was just our warm up. We'll go ahead and take a breath. And we'll move into our circuit soon. Go ahead and catch your breath. So today, our session is really going to focus on these quadriceps, our thighs. You're going to notice the legs are really going to be getting a workout today. All right, so let's go ahead and take a wide stance. Got a nice wide stance. My toes and my knees are in alignment. I'm going to squat down and then bring my body back up. Now remember, when we do our squat, don't let the body come forward or around the back. The back is straight. Squatting my hips straight directly down and back up. Squatting down, coming back up. Get a nice wide stance. We're going to do 10 squats. I'm going to leave my hands on my hips. 1, back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, back up, bring those legs together. We're going to do our chair squats. This is when we squat down as if we're sitting in a chair. And I'm going to raise my arms out in front of me as I do so. We're going to do 10 of these. Feet are distance the same, matching my hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold this for a moment here. And push that body up. Nice, all right. Okay. Oh, I told you we're going to be really working those thighs. We're going to do a side lunge now. I'm going to step out, squat down, and then bring that foot back. You can leave your hands on your hips. I like to kind of bring my hands to that leg, helps me just kind of lower a little slower. So I'm going to step out, do a side lunge. We'll do 10 of these. 1, squat down, bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squat nice and low. I'm going to hold it just for a moment. And bring that leg back. Nice. I'm going to shift sides. Still bring the camera. Let's do the other side. 1. Bring it back. 2, 3, 4. Knee points in the same direction as the toe. 5. Protect that knee. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back. Good job. Nice. Now we're going to do a forward lunge. I'm going to step forward, lunge down. My hands just go to my leg, and I bring it back. Step forward, and bring it back. And we'll do 10 forward. 1, and bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. I'm gonna hold it for a moment and bring that leg back. Awesome, let's do the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Nice, all right. We've got one more in this set. Our last one is going to be a step back lunge. So I step back and lunge and bring my body back. Step back and bring it back. And we'll do 10 on the right, 10 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back. Nice, one more side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it for a moment and bring it back. Nice. All right. Okay, that's the last one in that set. Go ahead and shake those legs out. Ooh, you should feel some burning in the thighs, maybe a little bit up in the glutes too. Go ahead and catch your breath. If you want to hydrate, go ahead and get a sip. Don't put too much water though in the belly. Whew, good work. Okay, so our next set, still going to be just us, our body, no weights yet. I'm going to be standing. I'm going to do some knee lifts. And so I'm going to raise my knee, touch it with the opposite hand. So left hand's going to come across, touch that right knee. Then I'm going to alternate to the other side. So I tap, tap, and we'll do 10 of these taps. 1, both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Nice. Our next move, we're going to do taps, but only now we're going to tap our elbow to our knee with our mountain climbers as we go to one side. And so we'll do 10 on the left and 10 on the right. Go ahead and bring those arms up, and let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Nice. All right. Our next move is going to be a lunge. Let me see. Oh, we're going to lunge. We're going to squat. We're going to squat. Nice wide squat. We're going to bring both hands down to that right leg and then cross the body and go up. Now notice, right leg bends as I go down. As I move up, I'm going to squat over to the left leg. So I'm actually shifting from one side to the other. And so my arm's going to be low, my arm's going to be high, but the knees and the legs are still engaged. And we'll do 10, starting to this side. 1, go down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come back to center. All right, we're going to do the other side. So if you want to practice once, you're going to squat down, squat as you lift up. And we'll do 10 going the other direction. 1, and up. 2, 3, squat. 4, squat down. 5, squat. 6, 7, 8, whew, 9, last one in this one, 10, and come back to center. Nice, all right. We have one more move in this set, and this last move is a balancing move. So we're going to slow down. If your heart is pumping like mine, catch that breath. It's hard to balance when we don't have breath in our body. So settle down that breath, sink down into the earth. We're going to lift one leg up, and our hands are going to come down and touch the ground. And then we're going to bring that leg down and bring our body back up. Real simple, right? We're going to do 5 on one leg, 5 on the other leg. Go ahead and find that leg that you feel like you have balance on. And let's lift that other leg up. And let's lean forward, tilt forward, and touch the ground. 1. Once you touch, bring that leg back. Nice and slow though. 2. 3. 4. You can bend your knee, soften that knee if it helps. 5. Nice, let's switch legs. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Feel your legs working on this, right? And relax. Nice. All right, that's the last one in that set. Go ahead and take a breath. If you need to hydrate, go ahead and put some moisture in your mouth. Good work, guys. We're going to go through those sets one more time, but I'm going to add a little bit of a variation to each of them. All right, okay, ready to get going again? So our first move was our squats. And we had our feet nice and wide, knees pointed in the same direction as the toes. In our first step, we had our hands on our hips and we squatted down. I'm gonna do that same move, only now I'm gonna squat down, go up on our tiptoes, come back up, squat down, up on the tiptoes, all right? We'll do this for a count of 10. 1, tiptoes, and up. 2, tiptoes, and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up on the tiptoes. Let's hold it just for a moment. I don't know about you, but my legs are burning. Drop those heels, push that body back up. Nice, all right. Our next move was our chair squats, where we sat down. Same move, only now we're gonna raise up to the balls of our feet. So go ahead and try it once. Sit back down. When you get down, see if you can lift those heels up off the ground. Then push those heels down and come back up. Almost the same move, right? But now we're shifting that energy to the front. Whew. Let's do this for a count of 10. Sit back, balls of the feet. Come back up. 2, balls of the feet. Come back up. 3, 4, balls of the feet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold that, balls of the feet. Ooh, my legs are shaking. Push those heels down, bring that body up. Nice, go ahead and shake those legs out. Our next move was our side lunge. We stepped to the side and then we brought that foot back. We're gonna change this up just a bit. We're actually gonna step to one side and then shift to the other side. So we're not gonna leave the ground with our feet. We're just gonna keep our feet stationary and we're gonna shift from one side to the other side. And we'll shift to the right and left for 1 count. 1, both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5. You should feel this on the inside of the legs. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, super low, super low. Nice, and bring those feet back together. All right, good job. Our next move was our front lunge, and then we moved into a back lunge. We're going to combine these now. So I'm gonna step forward into my front lunge, same foot's gonna step back into my back lunge. So I do front lunge, back lunge, all right? And we'll do each side. We'll do each side for a count of 10. So if you want to try it, see how smooth it is to move. All right, let's begin. 1, front, back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back to center. Whew. All right, I told you guys we'd be working these thighs today. And let's do the other side. Front lunge, back lunge. 1, front lunge, back lunge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back up. Whew, all right. Oh, I can feel my thighs burning. Okay, that was the last one in that set. Go ahead and shake it out if you want some moisture, some fluid. All right, good job. Okay, we're gonna move back to that set when we did our knee lifts. We're not gonna change too much on this one. We're gonna lift that knee, tap it with the opposite hand. And we'll do this for a count of 10. And let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Nice. Our next move is our mountain climbers. Go ahead and bring those arms up. We'll do one side then the other for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Nice, all right. Our next move was our squat. This is the move where we squatted down and then we brought those arms up. I'm gonna change this just a little bit. We're gonna squat down, squat down, squat down, squat down. And we'll go to the right and the left on the count of 1. 1, do both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both sides. All right. Bring our feet back together. Our last move in this set is our balancing. This is the one where we stood on one leg, hands went forward, the opposite leg lifted up, and we did that little tilt, tap the ground, and bring the body back up. We'll do 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. And let's begin. 1. Nice balancing move here. 2. 3. 4. 5. Nice, let's do the other side. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Nice, all right, so that was the last one in that set. Go ahead and take a breath. If you need some water, our next set, we're gonna move to our weights. So go ahead and move your weights a little closer. All right, I've got one weight in each hand. We're going to start with our wood chops here. So I'm going to put both weights to one side. This is the move when we open that door and chop that wood back down. And we'll do 10 on each arm. 1, 2. You can put a bend in the knees if you want. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way down. Let's cross those weights over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up, all the way back down. Nice, all right. And take these weights, we're gonna put them together on one hip. Same move, only now we're gonna move those arms together and we chop it down. If 2 weights are too heavy, you can set one down and you can use 1 weight if that feels more comfortable for you. I know some of you have some concerns with your shoulders. So do what feels good for your body. And we'll do 10. 1, drop it down. 2, 3, make sure you're going diagonally. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way down. Nice, let's switch hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice, all right. We're gonna go ahead and keep these weights, one in each hand. I'm gonna take a wider stance as I move into a squat position here. Again, knees are pointed same direction as the toes. You wanna protect those knees as we squat down. As we squat, we're gonna bring those weights to our shoulders, push them up to the ceiling, back to the shoulders, up to the ceiling. And we'll do 10 of these. All right, let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way up, back to the shoulders. Hold this stance. Take a deep breath in. Same move, we're just gonna add an extra motion here. We're gonna squat down, bring it up, circle them down. Bring them up, circle them down. Nice big circle here. And we'll do 10 of these. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way down. Nice, all right. Okay. Shake those arms out. We're gonna continue working with those arms. I'm gonna have a nice soft stance. Knees are bent if they feel comfortable. We're just gonna lift those arms up like airplanes. And let's do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold them for a moment. Extend that energy out. And release. Nice. All right. Same lift, only this time I'm going to go straight in front of me. Bring it down. As you do this, you're going to feel your core engage, including the back. So keep that back protected, tuck that tailbone underneath, keep your abs nice and tight. And rest those palms on your thighs. Let's lift those weights for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold it for a moment. And release. Nice. All right. So we've done the sides, we've done the front. This is kind of the back. So my hands are resting in front of me, and I'm going to pull my weights up. But my focus is going to be on these shoulder blades. These muscles across my back are going to pull my arm up. So you really want to emphasize on the back muscles, lifting the weight up. So you can soften those knees, you can soften the back. You can even lean forward if it feels comfortable just slightly, because we're gonna pull up. So however it feels comfortable for you. Just make sure that your abdomen is tight, tuck those hips, protect that lower back. And let's do 10 of these lifts, focusing on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold it for a moment. Focus on the back. Try to touch those shoulder blades together. And release. Nice. Good job. Go ahead and shake those arms out. That's the last exercise in that set. Set your weights down. Go ahead and stretch out those arms, but don't let those weights go too far. We're moving down to the mat, but we're going to use our weights while we're on the mat. But go ahead, take a breath. If you need some water, go ahead and get some water. I think I'm going to lower my camera down so that you guys can see me just a little better. I think that's a little better. All right. So I know it's hard when you're lying down to always see what I'm doing, so I'll do my best to explain the moves. But let me show you before we get started. We're going to lie back and we're going to be on our back. I'm going to have a weight in each hand. What we're going to do is we're going to be pushing those weights up away from the ground, away from our body towards the ceiling. And so if I was lying back, I'm going to be pushing them up. But as I do so, I'm going to ask you to move your arms in different positions. And so that we'll be using different muscles in the body. So but we'll be lying down as we do this. Make sure everyone's ready. Whew. I promised you guys we'd work our legs today. I think that was a good workout. All right, so let's go ahead and find your weight. Let's go ahead and lie down. When you lie down, keep your knees bent. As your knees are bent, you're able to collapse this little gap. You want this little lower back area to be touching the mat. So let's go ahead and find ourselves on the mat. Weights one in each hand. Rest the back of that forearm down on the mat so that my arms are touching my body and the weights are facing the ceiling. So my arms, my forearms are touching the mat up against my body. My elbows are bent so that my weights are facing up. And I'm going to push those weights up and bring them back down. Knees are bent. Tuck that tailbone. And let's lift that weight for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push them up towards the ceiling. Push a little higher. Slowly lower those weights back down. Nice. Now I'm going to take my elbows and I'm going to move them up almost as if I'm doing airplane arms, only my elbows are still bent. So my arms are out like airplane, but my elbows are bent. Weights are still pointing up towards the ceiling. I'm going to lift these arms up towards the ceiling. Lift those weights up, lower back down. Notice how you use different muscles. Now we're moving to the muscles across our chest. And let's lift for a count of 10. 1, lower back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push those weights up towards the ceiling. Slowly lower them back down. Now I'm going to let my hands drop down. So now I am in airplane arms. My arms are extended out at each side, palms facing up, weight still in each hand. Now I'm going to bring those weights together up over my body. So I raise them up till they touch and then lower them back down into airplane arms. Please have a good grip on your weights because now they're moving up over our face. You want to be really careful. And let's lift for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Weights are up towards the ceiling. Push them up a little further towards the ceiling. Slowly lower them down. All the way back down to airplane arms. Nice. Good work. Now my arms are out to my side. Now I'm going to shift them so they're above my head. So I'm touching the ground. Arms are resting up above my head as if I'm stretching out like a cat. Palms are facing up. Tuck that tailbone underneath. Knees are bent. Now I'm going to raise these arms up over my head. Lower them back down to the ground. So my arms are reaching above my head. Pull them up towards the ceiling and lower them back down. We'll do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands are facing the ceiling. Push towards that ceiling. Push up. Push your back towards the mat. Slowly lower those weights all the way down to the ground. All the way down. Nice. Let go of those weights. Leave them up above your head. Go ahead and take those hands. Rest them on the mat next to your body, next to your hips. Palms are now down. So my palms are touching the mat. Knees are still bent. I'm going to take one ankle and I'm going to rest it on the opposite knee. So I'm in my figure 4 position here. Palms are against the mat. From this position, I can push my body up into a bridge. Only this is a one-legged bridge, right? Because my opposite leg is resting on the other one. So go ahead and lower. So I don't know if you guys can see that. So my leg is crossed. I'm going to push up into the bridge. Hands are flat on the mat. And we're going to push up for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold that bridge. Push those hips a little higher towards the ceiling. And release. Nice. Go ahead and take that foot off the opposite leg and let's cross the other leg. Palms still across the mat. Let's push up on the other side for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold that bridge a little higher. And release. Bring that back down. Keep that leg crossed. I'm going to raise my foot up off the ground. I'm still in my figure 4. And let's go ahead and stretch those hips out. I'm going to reach between that open hole and pull my body a little bit closer to that leg, stretching out my hip. A nice figure 4 stretch here. And go ahead and release that leg. And let's switch. Let's do a stretch on the other side. So now I'm going to put the other ankle on the opposite knee, raise that leg up, reach between that opening and pull that leg closer. Nice. And go ahead and lower that foot. Uncross those legs. Let's bring both those knees up. Give yourself a hug. Raise both feet up towards the ceiling. And now let's raise our body up as if you're trying to reach up to touch those toes. Leave those legs up, drop those shoulders back down. Reach up, try to touch those toes. Lower back down. Reach up. Lower back down. Reach up. Lower. One last time. Reach up. And lower back down. Let's go ahead and bend those knees. Drop those feet back to the ground. All right. We're going to do some leg lifts here. So I'm going to take one leg and extend it straight out. And I'm going to lift it up for a count of 10. And so one knee is bent, one leg is straight. The leg that is straight, we're going to lift up for a count of 10. You can put your arms up if you'd like to, but that sometimes causes us to arch. I like to keep my hands down so that I can keep my back nice and flat against the ground. And let's do 10 leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way down. Nice. Go ahead and bend that knee. Let's switch legs. 10 leg lifts with the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Drop that leg all the way down. Let's bend that knee. We did a bridge with one leg. Let's do a final bridge with both of our legs together. So my feet are flat on the ground, knees are bent, palms are flat against the mat. Let's push those hips up towards the ceiling. And we'll do our pulse for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push those hips a little higher. And release. Drop them back down. All right. Bring your body back up to a sitting position. We really worked our legs today, so we're going to do a little stretching. And so I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. I don't know which way is better. All right, so my legs are straight out. I'm pointing my toes towards me. Bring those arms up, reach up towards the ceiling, and let's lean over as far as you're able to. If you're able to touch your toes, go ahead and touch your toes. If you're touching your shins or your knees, that's okay. But don't let the back bend, because then you're stretching the back. And right now we're stretching our legs. So bend at the hips and lean forward. Nice stretch here. And bring that body up. We're going to do this stretch one more time. Arms up nice and high. Stretch up towards the ceiling, and let's lean forward, extending as far as you're able. And we're stretching the back of the legs here. Nice, and bring that body back. Nice, all right. I'm going to take one foot and pull it in. One leg is extended towards you. The other foot is bent. Same move, arms up. Let's extend forward. Now, as you do this, you're going to feel more of a stretch in this hip and maybe even across this top side that we worked so hard today. So again, we're bending at the hip. Don't let the back bow or arch. And bring your body up. Let's do this one more time. Arms up super high. Extend forward. Nice full stretch here. Great. Okay, let's extend that leg. We're going to switch sides. So bring that other foot in. Arms up nice and high. Let's extend over that leg. You feel that stretch across your hip, maybe across your thigh here. And bring those arms up one more time, leaning forward. And bring your body up. Let's bring both feet together now. So now we're going to go into our butterfly position here. And a couple different ways you could do this. You can hang on to your feet and pull your body forward. Feel a nice stretch on the inside of the thighs. You can hang on to your ankles using those elbows to push down. Or I like to reach underneath, and that way I'm pulling myself towards my legs. However it feels comfortable for you, so that we get a nice stretch on the inside of the thighs. And bring that body back up. All right. Whew. All right. Great job, guys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unmute you. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. You know, I like doing the floor work, but it's hard. I can't see you. I don't know if you can see me.
We can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to lift my head up and go, what you doing?